Hey guys, hey, how you guys are doing? Is you guys doing? Because today is Saturday for me. People are going to ask me and have asked me why I tell you what day it is for me, because I won't remember otherwise. When I go back and I say something or I'm doing something, I can go back to that video and be like, that was Saturday. Sometimes I also upload more than one video and I don't release it till the next day, so a lot of times I like to just say exactly what day it is, because hashtag squirrel much? This guy. So I got some really sweet, adorable messages on my last video, which I can't tell you how much it means to me. I haven't got one negative, crappy, ugly, and I'm going to say that in like 15 of them are going to show up, but that's okay. I haven't got one negative Nancy on my last couple of videos, which was actually nice. So I'm just going to open that video up real quick so I can answer some of the stuff people asked, because it was just such a powerful video for me, and I didn't realize that you guys would even like it that much because it was so damn long. But girl, when you ain't got much to do, I mean, I'm just saying it's all. I'm just saying it's all. So let me open up the comments over here. So there was one person who said that I inspired them to treat themselves better, and that was just so, like, that to me was such an uplifting thing to say, because I also struggle with treating myself nice, as you guys probably saw in my last video, where I constantly am just really hard on myself. As much as I'd like not to be super hard on myself, if I give myself an inch, I'll take the mile. That is exactly how I work. If I will give myself this much, I'm taking the mile. I have to be on it. I have to be on it every day, all day long, because the moment I'm like, I don't really feel like it, then I'm just not going to do it at all. So just like this video, I was like, oh, I should make this video this morning. Oh, I should make this video this afternoon. Oh, I remember I was going to make that video. Was I going to make a video? What time was I going to make that video? I don't remember. So anyway, Monday I'm getting my hair cut. If there's any of my damn hair left. But yeah, Monday we're getting my hair cut. I just pulled it out of a ponytail, so I mean it is what it is. I'll live one way or the other. I'm gonna live. I don't think there's ever gonna be a video where I don't bitch about my hair. So if you don't particularly care for somebody bitching about their hair, this is probably the wrong channel for you, because I'm always fucking with it and or messing with it, or bless you, bitching about it. So again, I'm gonna go back to what I originally came on here to say until I got distracted with hair. So there was a lady on here that said had she watched that video yesterday, she would not have had the gastric bypass. But after you go down below that thing, she says that she's feeling, she's back in the hospital after a week with dehydration and constipation, and she's just not feeling good. So I wanted to address you. I'm not going to say your name. You can obviously go back to the scrolly part. You can look at the damn video from yesterday, and if you're really that interested, you can obviously go look. So she's frustrated and worried that she made a mistake, and so it's hard for me in one way to be like, oh no girl, you're gonna be okay, like everything's, you know, you're gonna be fantastic, and don't worry about it. And it's another thing for me to be like, girl, I feel you. You know, sometimes I wonder what I've done to myself, but almost, I would say 90-95% of the time I'm very happy with what I have chosen to do. I'm very happy that I had my gastric bypass. I'm very happy that I have lost as much weight as I have. I'm just very, very happy. Excuse me. Double excuse me. I never usually burp once. It's a rarity I ever get to burp once. I'm always at least a twofer. So it's always excuse me, double excuse me. I never actually just belch. Just doesn't happen. So back to that comment. I wrote back, and I don't know if she got to see it. I said, it will be hard, but it's so worth it in the end. I hope you know it feels like the world is closing in on you, and that it might be the worst right now. But I knew that this wasn't going to be easy to begin with. I didn't know exactly how hard this was going to be for me, but I knew this wasn't going to be an easy path. So when people come at me with, you know, this is the easy way out. This is the easy way out. They should go back and look at these videos, and they should go back and read the comments of people who, this is not the easy way out. The easy way out would have been a coffin. I'm just going to throw that in their face. The easiest damn way I could have been was just sitting in a coffin. Or maybe being cremated and sat up on a wall somewhere. Or spread over my father's grave. Hey, that would have been the easiest way out. Instead, I chose a different path. And, of course, my path of kin had been slightly different than I would have chosen to have. But absolutely 100% worth it. I would do it again. There are parts of it I could leave out. But I would do it again. I've told you guys that time and time and time again. I have never been like, I regret everything. I wish I was still 523 pounds. I wish I was still in a wheelchair. Damn it, I wish I couldn't get up off the bed. I wish I still had to have somebody help me on and off the toilet. I don't think I've ever said that because I'm never going to say that. My wife is staring at me like, girl. But with all honesty, I'm being completely 100% serious. You know, I do throw humor into almost every serious subject I do because that's how I deal with life in general. So I can literally be crying and snotting all over myself and just be, you know, in my head terrible, but I'm always going to try to throw something light in there because that's how I live my life. If I can find some silver lining, if I can find something about a situation that I'm having or had that helps me, even just this much, it is worth its weight in gold. Just chuckling or smiling over something ridiculous for me is my favorite thing. I love to make people laugh. I love to make my wife, I live to make her laugh. I live to watch her smile. When she smiles, my whole world just shines. It shines for me. When I get her to where she's actually chortling, because she'll be like, you're funny. And I know in her head she's like, you know, guffawing, but she doesn't like crack the hell up like I do. Like I'm rolling on the floor, I got tears and snot running off my face, and like I can't breathe, and I'm doing the yuck, 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 like that kind of laughter. She doesn't really give me that, but I can see it in her eyes, and I can see it, you know, in her trying not to smile. A lot of times she'll try not to give me the satisfaction of knowing what I said was ridiculous and really funny. So I enjoy throwing as much humor into my videos as possible because I think people are too serious. I think life is just way, way too serious, and it's much better in the end if you just find just a little thing to smile about. If you're wondering what the tap noise is, that would be my wife doing homework. And I asked her if she wanted me to go into the other room to do stuff, and she has said no thank you. She likes me to be in her presence. So here I am making my video. The click-clackety-typey thing, you're just going to have to... So let me go back to the comments. So, Brian's granny, who is also on Instagram, and I follow her, and she's done amazing, and she's doing keto right now, and she's doing keto because she has an issue with food addiction. I will tell you, I will be honest with you. I'm always gonna be honest with you. Keto kept me from eating trash. I can't even begin. Once you take the carbs and sugar out, like oh, well, you know what, I don't know, you know, just, I guess, I mean, would I like a piece of candy? Sure. But it wasn't like I have now, like, oh my God, what, I'm looking for something, I need something, I need just a little something, if I could just, you know what I'm saying, like, if I could just get a little, you know, little nosh of this, little that, little, you know what are you picking up what I'm putting down? But for her, she's asking, so she's supposed to have a lepectomy. Hold on. She's supposed to have in 2 weeks a lepectomy. Yeah. So she's having her posterior belt lepectomy, which means they're just going to pull like the skin up where your tush is and the round area to kind of pull it up a little bit, because just like I was telling you guys yesterday, my tush is literally like half down my legs. Ew. So she wanted to know if anybody had any kind of, you know, advice, because she's not supposed to be losing any more weight. If she loses any more weight, then they're not going to give it to her. And, you know, she is 5'2", so, I mean, she is really, really short, and I can understand, you know, not wanting to lose any more weight because skin surgery, etc., etc. So if anybody has any, you know, if you've had that done, or you know a way to kind of help her without going back to eating trash, because that's what she's worried about. She wants to keep her weight, maybe even gain a little bit, and so she can get that done and not have a problem with it, but she wants to make sure that it's not by binge eating garbage, because she is a binge eater. So you can read that in the comment also. So there are a lot of people who said the same thing. Let's see, Laura said that she had her bypass last Thursday. Congratulations. She said that it's been a really tough recovery, and she's been struggling with getting in fluids and her back. So even though she has really high pain tolerance like I do, you know, that kind of surgery just brought her to her knees, and I understand that 100%, girl. So, you know, I know the struggle. It will be over eventually. Life will go back to the way it was. You won't even really notice it. It's just stay on the course. Let the process do what the process does, and everything that sucks today, 3 or 4 weeks from now, a month from now, 2 months from now, a year from now, you're not even going to think about. You're not even going to think about all the crap that I went through. I don't think about that every day. I don't think about, you know, when I had to go back in the hospital because my kidneys were shutting down. I don't, that's not something, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really something that I've got in my forefront of my mind. I'm not like, oh, well, I remember the, you know, 2 or 3 times I ended up in the hospital with dehydration and almost died. You know, I'm just thinking about that today. You know, it doesn't really stay in my mind that way. So for some of the things, it's just, you know, does it suck today? Yeah. Tomorrow's it going to suck? I don't know. But I'll be alive. Hopefully, if I wake up tomorrow, then I'll deal with what may. Comes what may. Oh, baby. Don't say that. She wrote me, she said, I remember all of that and I think about it every day. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Answer me. Why would you say that? Come on. Mad at me. Okay, well, I don't. Okay? So, well, I don't. I'll go out in the living room. I mean it. She's cutie patootie. But, yeah, so the things you might face today, you might not have to face tomorrow. Just stay the process. Allow things to kind of happen as they're going to happen, and just do the very best you can with what you're offered. And I think that is the way I kind of try to live each day. I'm not much of a planner, like you guys can't tell. I'm not really much of a let's plan to do something kind of gal. I'm more of, oh my God, I'm alive today, let's see what I can get into type of person. Because I don't know if tomorrow I'll be alive. I don't know if a week from now I'll be alive. I don't know if 6 weeks from now I'm not going to be hit by a bus. So I am not a long-term planner, which Evelyn is, which is thankful that she does most of the planning, where I am more, here I am today, let's do this. This is what I want to do today. Let's go on and do this today. I like this today. Let's do this. Like that, I'm more of a short-term. She's more of a long-term, which I actually happen to appreciate, because squirrel. Now I'm just gonna scroll real quick. Happy scrolls. Just so happy. Paint some happy scrolls here. So Stephanie said that she can't get her weight back off. She's got some regain. She had gastric bypass in 2012. Thinking about asking for the options, but again, scared of more complications. Again, Stephanie, I know how you feel. I know complications are super scary. They're always going to be, you know, something else that might happen, but I looked at quality of life. That's what I looked at when it really came down to what I was going to do. What was I willing to deal with? What was I willing to risk? It really came down to quality, not not just quantity, but the quality of my life. And the quality of my life at 523 pounds was nothing. The quality of my life at 307 pounds was not where I wanted to be. Now that I've gotten down a lot further and I'm down to, you know, in the 230s, I feel better. I know the quality of my life is better. So I do understand the being scared to ask for something different, being terrified that something would happen, and then, excuse me, double excuse me, but yeah. So I understand, Stephanie. I understand 100%. You know, it's really going to have to come down to what is your quality of life right now, and what are the options available to you, and what are you willing to go through to get it. So, So, Hostile Jim says, last week a liquid diet and the first week sucked. I feel you. I did 9 weeks once of a liquid diet. Was not my favorite. If I could not do that again, that'd be great. But it'll be over soon. And when it's over, you're going to feel a lot better and probably get exactly what you want. And she said that she's also documenting on her channel for support and accountability. There are a lot of you guys who do videos that actually watch mine. You know, guys, if you put down your channel and that you actually make videos, hopefully people will go down in them and read them and see and maybe click and subscribe to your channel as well. I always ask you guys to, you know, self-promote. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. If you want to, you know, if you just need a little extra help, if you need, you know, hey guys, you know, I have a channel too. I have a blah, blah, blah. I do keto. I do Weight Watchers. I like to sit and ramble about how shitty my hair is. Like, it doesn't matter. You know, if you make videos and, you know, you're not getting a whole bunch of subscribers, anybody who clicks on your stuff is still somebody who's trying to support you. It doesn't matter if they even hit thumbs down. It doesn't matter. That's still somebody watching your content, somebody who wants to be supportive to you. And I know that sounds slightly ridiculous to have somebody hate watch you. I know that sounds ridiculous. But I have the exact same thumbs downs every single solitary video. Never more, never really less. So I know pretty much the same 8 some odd people hate watch my video, but they're still here. Do you see what I'm saying? They're still watching my content. They're still, it's still a form of support. So if you do get a thumbs down on your video, guys, don't think that everybody in the world hates you and you should stop making videos immediately. A thumbs down is nothing. It's nothing. It is literally nothing. And sometimes people hit thumbs down on accident. Literally. Sometimes people hit the thumbs down on complete accident, don't even know they did it, and then people just go off the rail thinking, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to make videos anymore because I got a girl, boy, them, they, her, dragon. I told you guys, whatever you identify as, I'm down. I am down with it, and I love you anyway. So I'm going to throw that out there. So if you happen to have a channel, please, I'm more than happy to let you self-promote on here. I want you guys to have as much support as possible. So, please. Let's see. Baby Lotus said that she's having the VSG in a few weeks. Congratulations. I can't wait to hear more about it. Elvis's little mama, I am going to my email, and I have seen what you wrote, and then I've been in the middle of trying to write you back and squirreling. So, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Let's see here. So there's a whole lot of other stuff, but I've already sat on here for 20 minutes. Lord Jesus, I talk too much. I talk too much. But I did want to address some of those. There's my friend Tammy on here. You know, I love your face, girlfriend. I know that you've had a really rough time, and I know that, you know, me and you, I feel you. Like we're on the same page. I always try to answer. I always try I'm never all that great about it, but if I see a comment that looks like it really needs to be answered, I do try my best to say something. I try to my best to at least heart it, let you know that I read it, because I think it's important. If people are going to take the time to write to you, you should at least try, and I do try to at least remember to heart them if I can't write back. But usually I just put whatever is talked about into a next video. It's easier for me to be like, oh yeah, you know what, somebody asked me about that. Oh yeah, somebody said something about that. Oh yeah, I remember that from like 2 videos ago. Somebody was wondering about that. So you'll see a lot in my videos where I'll be like, oh yeah, and somebody asked this, and oh yeah. That doesn't mean it came from like the last video. It literally could have been 6 videos from then, and I just remembered. So that's just the kind of person I am, and I appreciate you guys loving me for who I am, because I think most of you who are on here already know that I don't do any of this maliciously. Never do. I never ever try to make you guys feel that I don't love you or I don't support you and I don't need you, because I obviously do, or I wouldn't even bother to get on here. I do. I absolutely do. So I wanted to come on. I wanted to say that, you know, the last video I had was really positive and really sweet, and I appreciated every single solitary person who watched it, and everybody who has commented was just so nice, and just, I love you. That's all I can really say. I love you. So, Yuki had her surgery today. Well, technically, yeah, I guess for you, well, I don't know what time it is anywhere else, but this morning, earlier, yesterday for us, I guess. I don't know. I don't date. I don't time. I don't know where I am half the time, but Yuki had her surgery on Friday. Let me just put it that way for, in California. That'll help. So she had her surgery. She was done. She went in at 12. They were done by 2. My mother-in-law went and picked her up. She is doing fantastic. It was really expensive. 100% worth it in every part I could even say. Saving my baby. I don't say dog very often because she's not just a dog to somebody who can't have kids. Dog. I'm not going to get into that. That's not the video for that. Just talk about Yuki. So, why are you staring at me? Dog. She ain't my dog. You want a drink? Here. You're welcome. So, she had her surgery. She's doing really well. I'm super excited to get my hands back on her sometime in December, because OMG. I do not, okay, somebody did ask, I do not know 100% where we're going next. I don't know. I can't even begin to tell you. It's not that, again, I don't want to tell you. I don't know, because we haven't had the orders or picked or anything yet. So when I know, I'll be able to give you more information about that. It's nothing I'm holding over anybody's head. I literally just don't know yet. We haven't even signed the papers for that 100%. So when I'll be really excited, I hope, depending on where they send us, I hope I'll be really, really excited. So I will let you guys know that as soon as possible. So, I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. Thank you for the love for Yuki and the support and all the I love you guys for that. My baby needed it more than I can even say. So, I will talk to you guys no matter where you are in the world. I do hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Mwah!